Okay, so these are 10 shower habits that you've been doing your entire life that are not good for you or your body or anything. Usually,
let's talk about it.
Okay, so let's think about it for a second. Showering, something people do regularly, we would hope. Because,
sometimes daily.
Yeah, I think most people do shower once a day, or honestly more than once a day, because
I never understood the people that shower multiple times a day.
Some people will shower when they wake up, and then they'll work out, and then they'll have to shower before they go to bed, and then they'll do it again.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think that once you're showering multiple times a day, you're bordering on a cleanliness obsession.
Yeah, I think you need to plan your day based around your showering habits. Like, I showered last night, but I know I'm going to go to the gym later, so then I'm just going to shower again tonight.
See, that's
and
very
then I'll
reasonable.
be done. So, but there are a few things that aren't as you would think, just normal, everyday things that you would think about, like skipping scrubbing your feet when you're in the shower, which I do not do.
Yeah, that happens like 1 out of 10 times that I'll do it.
I kind of
You really need to be inspired. I mean, because it's a dangerous situation. Let's get that out there. Standing on one foot in the shower, there's soap. You could be blinded already. It's very dangerous.
What is this scenario?
I'm just saying. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, beware.
You need to really stand on one foot. You're rubbing your feet. It doesn't even really feel like you're getting them clean because you're using a bar of soap or whatever. And I think the real secret reasoning is everyone's like, oh, well, my feet are down by the water with all the runoff.
Yeah, I'm like, my feet are just doing their own thing. But I don't, at the same time, it's not like I wash my legs. Do you wash your legs? Like your calves? You wash your calves?
Not heavily, but
You're like, oh, I gotta wash. Well, I guess it might be different because guys usually have hair on their legs, and so it might collect some things, but it's just like skin down there, so I'm just like, it's whatever.
It's the runoff. I mean, I think that's the real theory. All right, well, these tips are saying that that is bad. You should be washing your feet.
Everyone should be scrubbing their feet.
You could get foot fungus or a foot bacterial infection.
Yes, and it says use mild soap, so not harsh soap.
Don't use the harsh soap. Don't
and
use
wash
dishwashing
between your toes.
That is, I've never done that, and I don't think I will ever do.
Okay, the few times I have thought, I'm like, I'm gonna wash my feet, I definitely wash between my toes. So I don't know. But I've never had athlete's foot or anything. I would think if I was going to get athlete's foot, I would have gotten it by this time in my life.
Probably.
So, I don't know.
Don't do that. Wash your feet.
The second bad habit I think everyone kind of knows, but no one really cares about, is leaving your loofah in the shower. I definitely do that.
This presupposes that you use a loofah.
Yeah.
First of all.
Loofahs are the best thing.
Okay, so I don't use a loofah.
So you just put soap just directly on your hands, skin to skin? That's so weird. That's so weird.
Tamara uses a loofah. The reason you don't want to use a loofah is it can easily become very mildewed. You get bacteria growing on it, and it's just a bad time.
Yeah, so
but that seems like a no-brainer.
You need to clean your loofah and rinse out your loofah. I change my loofah every few months or less because and I always look inside of it because one time I left the loofah a really long time and it was so nasty.
It's like black mold inside.
It was gross, and so I never did that again. But look inside, check it out, make sure everything's pretty good, and I think you'll be okay.
I like it. All right, what's next? We got 8 more to go. Let's
dry yourself too roughly. So be careful to your skin. It's the largest organ on your body. Just pat dry with a soft towel.
I'm definitely guilty of doing abrasive drying.
Dry off. Okay, don't wash your hair every day.
That's an interesting one.
I can't do that. I've tried to do that, and it looks like I haven't bathed in years when I don't shampoo my hair.
Yeah, for me, I have long hair. I have actually done the no poo thing where you don't shampoo your hair, and for the type of hair I have, it actually didn't make a difference.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty much exactly the same as if I had washed it or not washed it. It wasn't more greasy, it wasn't less greasy.
I think it's different too because if you're styling your hair, if you're not putting heat products and stuff on that with your hair, it kind of stays the same. If I wasn't straightening my hair or curling my hair or doing anything with it, it probably would be the same. But when I do those things, you can tell that it's greasy and you can tell that I didn't wash it with shampoo. Yeah. So it's saying it could be bad for you. Actually takes away the moisture balance of your hair and makes it more oily because your scalp is trying to compensate for the lack of natural oils.
Wow.
Next habit, delaying the moisturization process. This is my pet peeve. As soon as I get out of the shower, I put my face moisturizer on, deodorant, and then I lotion. And then I can lay and do whatever.
If you had to guess, Tamara, would you guess that I moisturized or not?
Today or every day?
Ever.
No, you don't.
No.
Yep.
Never.
I actually asked my friend the other day, I was like,
I do not have a moisturization
I was like, do you
practice.
have do you have like face lotion? He was like, no. What?
Why would you need that?
What's face lotion? And I was
It's
like,
only if you're really dry or something.
yeah,
Not dry.
He has lotion for his tattoos and that's it. I was like, you can use lotion for other things, like just like putting lotion on your arms. He's like, oh, I thought that was just for tattoos. And I was like, okay. So
anyway.
Next one, skipping a post-workout shower. You are not supposed to wait very long between working out and showering because bacteria can build up on your body, and then that could lead to rashes or breakouts.
That's interesting. See, I only thought the reason you shower after workout is because you smell bad.
Yeah. See, I'm really bad at this. I'll work out and then I'll like just be a nasty human for like the rest of like, I'll like go run errands, like go to Walmart, go to Target, go to the grocery store.
Well, there's definitely like a window. Like, so if you work out, like usually right after you work out, you feel like, yeah, I'm like really sweaty and I smell bad.
Yeah.
But then like once it dries and you've kind of like moved into the next phase of the day, you're like,
yeah.
Is there anything
and
really
I'm like,
going on
I'm
here?
not gonna touch my face and feel the salt that's all over me. Like, it's fine. But apparently that's really bad for you. You shouldn't do that. I'm probably gonna keep doing that because I like to just sit and do nothing for a little bit after I do anything. So the next thing is taking long showers. When your shower is more than 10 minutes long, it is actually taking away the moisture from your skin. Again, the natural oils are being taken away from it, and it's bad for your skin, so don't sit and get pruny. Number 8, conditioning above the crown of your head.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I think that's hard. That would be hard too. The crown of your head is like here, right? Where you put a crown?
Yeah, I think it above. So you're just supposed to do like, well, I don't know. I don't really understand this one.
Me neither. I don't understand it either because when I just do
it says focus on your roots first.
Yeah, which is the crown of your head. Your roots are like
hair roots?
Your scalp.
So like don't put it on your forehead, is that what they're saying?
I'm not sure. Just keep conditioning. Yeah. Okay.
We can't give you advice.
Bad habit number 9, skipping a final blast of cold water. Do you do this?
No, never. Never would ever do it.
Sometimes
it's terrible.
I do.
It seems like a bad idea.
I've read lots of articles that are like, hot water opens up your pores, which is great to clean out your pores, but if you leave your pores open like that, not so good. Or hot water opens up the pores in your hair too, so then it leads to damage afterwards, and cold water closes everything.
Yeah, I'm not doing this, ever.
There
is absolutely no way that you can catch me doing it.
Right before you turn off the water, freezing cold water for 30 seconds, and then hop out and regret everything that you just did.
I mean, that destroys the whole purpose of the shower for me. The warm shower, like, I'm gonna just be all warm and happy, and then what? I dump a bucket of water on my head, and then I have to get out of the shower?
Ice bucket challenge yourself.
Terrible.
Apparently, cold water immersion has been linked to increased tolerance to stress, a stronger immune system, increased fat burning, and antidepressant effects. Last one, wrapping your long hair in a towel. So I do this all the time, but the way they say it is that it's like super tight. Half the time I can barely keep the thing on my head and it's not that tight. It's the same as putting my hair in a ponytail. So it can cause stress and damage to your hair. Instead, gently squeeze out the extra moisture in a dry towel and pat. Don't rub. Rubbing causes knots.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I don't use the towel in the hair ever. I generally, because I do have longer hair, I'll like put my hair up and then like I'll come home from work and my hair will still be wet.
I hate that. That happens to me sometimes too. That's the worst.
Yeah, but you know, I don't have time for a lot of maintenance. So there you have it, folks. That is 10 tips that you probably didn't know about your showering. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe.